Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Branch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Oregon's offense offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
The Bulldogs will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs and the defense comes down with it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Finds his man. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Defense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Hebe keeps it himself.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They stop him, but it's a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback, that was great execution.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Using his legs, it's Whittington.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, the defense here gives up the completion, but if they keep getting after the quarterback like that, eventually they might be able to affect the quarterback and create a turnover.
The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he drives the punt deep. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Moore.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
It's second down after that completion. Back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third down for the offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw. It's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. They call the counter play here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Stockton. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tight end makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They're going to run it. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's low. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Three red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Makes the grab. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? What a catch! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, they put 6 more on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Benson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Whittington. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion makes it second and short. They keep him off balance with a run. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Over the middle, it's Branch. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Branch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets the first and still running. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's caught. It's Thomas. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab down the middle. It's low. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Good throw, testing the middle. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And it's complete with a shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can he make it to the marker? That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. He's going to take off. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Frazier. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where he starts the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Bryant. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's low. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Branch. They're able to get him down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Whittington. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Passes tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's second down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. But I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The sure hands. It's Frazier. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion makes it second and medium. A handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. With the catch, it's Benson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.